Good afternoon, Excellencies, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor and pleasure to be here today on behalf of my government, the independent state of Papua New Guinea. At the outset, allow me to take this opportunity to thank the government and the people of Maldives for the warm welcome and hospitality. Let me also thank Indian Foundation, the organizing committee, for the tireless effort in making this conference possible. In the wake-up of rapid technology advancements and associated challenges and risks, there is need for collective effort and sustained partnership across the Indian Ocean region and beyond. Hence, such forums create an avenue for the nations to discuss and find ways to make our place safer, peaceful, for our people to live in happily without fear and threats. The theme of this important conference, Securing Indian Ocean Region, Traditional and Non-Traditional Challenges, advocates on building institution framework for managing threats for the regional peace and human security through strengthening and multilateral cooperations based on mutual respect, equality, in line with international law. The Indian Ocean covers 1/5 of the Earth's surface, connecting 18 Asian countries, 16 African countries, 56 island groups. Today, on behalf of the world's trade and transport, trade through this region, given these facts, the challenge issues of multifaceted, that's very difficult for one or two countries to deal with. It is required integral efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest threat in the oceans are facing today are climate change, global warming, rising sea levels, and pollution. Climate change and global warming are complex issues that transcend national boundaries and pose huge threats to the future of our nations. Global warming also, rising sea levels impact smaller island nations like Maldives. Like Maldives, not only in the Indian Ocean, but around the world. As some of you may know, Pacific region is under immense threat for the climate change. Global warming, rise sea levels, and pollution. Climate change is the single biggest threat to the livelihood and security well-being of the people in the Pacific. also in the Indian Ocean. Therefore, region is very serious in addressing climate change, global warming, and pollution. Pacific Ocean is rapidly becoming most polluted ocean in the world because it is the largest ocean and touches several continents. It's exposed to significant amount of pollution such as garbage, oil spills, chemicals, and tests, nuclear tests. We need a collective effort to address this also. In the recent Pacific Leaders Forum that was held in small Pacific nation of Tuvalu, the leaders vowed to take a strong regional position to seriously address climate change and protect the ocean. The leaders also agreed to secure a future for its people, require a long-term vision, careful consideration, regionalism, strategy, most importantly, a collective commitment to achieve it. Showing this commitment, the strategy will be consider social, cultural, environment, and economic integrity, sovereignty, security, in order to protect people, places, and prosperity for the region. In line with that focus, Papua New Guinea is developing a national ocean policy. It is a 10-year policy. The purpose of this policy is to ensure sustainable development for the use of the oceans and its resources, achieve development outcomes and aspiration for the people, as well as to protect it for future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, illegal, unreported, and unregulated IUU fishing is another huge problem in our regions. As most of the speakers have spoken, and through illegal fishing, millions of kinas worth of dollars alone we lose. Terrorism is another global issue that has encroached into our peaceful inhabitants. The recent attacks on some of our Asia and Pacific Islands nations and we have to act as a group to address the issue seriously. Terrorism is imposing huge threat to innocent lives. At a recent concluded ASEAN Regional Forum Ministers meeting in Bangkok, Thailand, from 1st of August to the 2nd this year, the ASEAN foreign ministers adopted the ARF work plan for Counterterrorism and Transcrime 2019 to 2021. To address terrorism transnational crimes, we must work together to combat this. Ladies and gentlemen, internal conflicts within our borders is another issue that can bring differences within countries in the region and must also be resolved peacefully to stand united and combat adversities and calamities that are before us that create enemies among ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time the Indian Ocean nations must come together, share ideas, share information, develop a regional framework to address these issues. There is indeed peace and stability in the Indian Ocean, Asia-Pacific region, for nations to enjoy trade, economic development, and prosperity. Maintaining peace and stability must be the heart of the Asia-Pacific development agenda. This forum is unique in the way that it aims to maintain stability, development, and connectivity in the Indian Ocean and Asia-Pacific region through discussions on economic, trade, security issues in the region. I'm certain our discussions and interventions at this conference will guide us to reach intended outcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity in wishing all the participants and delegation a successful outcome and a safe journey back home. Thank you very much.